Hey guys, Joe here. So hopefully this is going to work. I was supposed to do a stream earlier today from 1 to 2, but of course we ran into an issue literally as soon as I plan something. Typically this is what happens. So I had to go to a job site. It was a job that we don't typically, south fence we don't typically do. Of course there was an issue, so I had to go run over, see what was going on. Said, do you need anything? They're like, no, we don't need anything. Of course I get there and they need something, which is annoying. So I had to drive a half hour back to the warehouse, half hour there, and then a half hour back. So like, because they don't know any better, it wasted an hour and a half of my life. So, but anyway, so in the beginning, I don't really expect too many people to be on these things, but that's okay. Just a way for me to create content. Typically, these are going to be done at my house, so I can have a better view of the like comments and like that kind of thing. But because I was running late, my son is at his music lessons, so I am here. And actually, speaking of music lessons, so if you have any kids, you can check out the School of Rock. They're a franchise, so they're at quite a few different places. He really likes it. So he started with ukulele, not here, but something else, and then now he's learning bass and like that kind of thing. So anyway, since no one's on here, I'll just talk about other stuff. So I created a video while I was driving today, but I figured I'd just talk about it here. And so it was an analogy that I kind of came up with, where I've been talking to quite a few people and they want more leads. Okay, they want more leads to make more money. But then when I talk to them, they're not really in a position to handle more leads, right? They need more leads because they don't have enough jobs and that kind of thing. But it's also like, you know, and I was talking to a buddy of mine that does ads and whatnot as well. And basically it came down to, at the end of the day, I have to be willing to, even though I don't think you're ready for leads, if that's what you want, I'm doing you a disservice by not offering it, because what will end up happening is if you're not getting it from me, you're going to go to someone else. And like I said, I've been doing this for 4 to 5 years at this point for my own company, so I'm very confident in my abilities. And I hear it time and time again where, and my buddy was talking to me about it, but there's plenty of shady people out there, because like the name of the game right now is, like, for online marketing and that kind of thing, is to start a marketing company, right? But these guys don't know what the hell they're doing. They take a course and then they basically start charging you like $1,000, $1,500 a month, and they have no idea what they're doing. But you don't know any better, so then the you know, you're getting shortchanged and you're spending thousands of dollars, you know, for like a handful of leads. So that's not cool, right? So I see someone's on this feed. I don't know if you do a comment or not, so I apologize if comments turn on, comments turn off. Okay, I guess they're on. I don't know. So anyway, so when I was driving, going back to the whole lead situation and whatnot, what ends up happening is that you want more leads, right? Or someone wants more leads. But when you're just starting your business and you are doing the quotes yourself, you're doing emails, you're doing the estimates, you're doing the installs, like all that kind of stuff. Can I shut this off or no? No, I can't. Of course not. So what ends up happening is your business is kind of like this little baby pool, right? And which isn't a problem. It's still, you know, at the end of the day, you get a baby pool because maybe your dogs or your kids want to escape the summer heat. But what you're basically asking me to do is fill up your pool, you know, your little kiddie pool, with leads, you know, kind of filling up with water. And I can do that, you know, it's no problem. But what you probably need is someone to, you know, drip those leads in there, right? Well, when you're paying for leads, what ends up happening is you get a lot of leads, right? If it's done the correct way, you can get a lot of leads. And if you're not set up for this thing, well, what ends up happening is instead of taking a cup or a hose to fill up your kiddie pool, well, you're basically asking me to, you know, get a hook up to a fire hydrant, use a fire hose,